What's really good, people? It's your boy Rashad back again with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the first Purge non-spoiler review. So if you haven't seen it, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to give my thoughts, give my rating, and then you guys can watch the movie and make up your own minds. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. The first Purge is a prequel to the Purge franchise. This time it's based in Staten Island, where the experiment is finally about to commence. It's a bit different from the other Purge movies, where it does start off a little bit slower before it gets into the purging aspect, because people aren't really going to be like, we can kill now, let me murder my neighbors. But that's just one thing you need to know going into this movie. It does start off as a little bit of a slow burn, but for the most part, and I do enjoy the Purge franchise as a whole, this movie, it did a lot of things that I liked and a few things that I just really didn't like. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it without spoiling anything. So I'm just going to run through the things that I liked first. One of the things that I liked most is just the whole aspect of it, the whole social and political and economical connotations of one night where murder is legal. Do you get what I mean? Like, all I can say is, you know why they started the Purge. And this, it delves a little bit more deeper into the meanings and the motivations behind starting the Purge, and it's mostly what you thought. The way they executed this Purge was really different and fresh and a new spin on it, and I liked it a lot. There's some breakout stars there that did a good job, and hopefully that I get to see them in more movies like Joe Van Wade. But for the most part, the cast, I had no problem with the actual cast or their acting. I had a problem with the way that the antagonists were portrayed. That's one of my biggest gripes. I think they were very cartoony, very unrealistic. There was moments in it that it took away from the overall story. It's like, people aren't this crazy. Maybe they are, and that is the reality, but it just didn't translate well onto film. It just looked it took a very serious movie with a serious premise that meant so much, and made it into something really cartoony when it came to the villains. Like, you've seen it in other Purge movies, like the girls with the Statue of Liberty masks and stuff like that. Like, it was almost corny. Actually, it was very corny. Like, some of the dialogue choices, some of the things that the villains did, it was like, oh. Even the protagonist, even some of the things he did was a bit over the top. Just because it's just like, when did you become so good at this? Whatever you're doing, you're really good at it, and I don't understand why. They did kind of explain it, but when you see it in the movie, it just takes you out. You're just like, is this Blade? Or, like, I thought I was watching The Purge. I didn't think I was watching The Matrix. Anyway, there's not a lot I can say without spoiling the movie. I will give this movie a 6.5 out of 10. The things I didn't like kind of overshadowed it and stopped it from being a 7. I would probably not give any Purge movie like an 8 out of 10 unless it was amazing. And hopefully there is another movie and they do calm down the comic book villains aspect of it a little bit, or a lot. Those are my thoughts on the first Purge. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you done with the Purge franchise? As usual, turn those post notifications on, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Taylor about the fucking flex.